I'm filming this in 8K. So this is a lot right here. This takes up a lot. I don't even know if YouTube can handle 8K videos, but you shall see. Tell me if it looks any different when you upload it or watch it. What's good, guys? Prince Sports here. Now, I just heard that Dame Dollar wants to play with Ben Simmons. Like, okay, for starters, no ish. You know that he wanted to play with Ben Simmons or any other good, relatively good player. But Ben Simmons to the Portland Trail Blazers does help them and hurt them at the same time. For one, I don't think the Philadelphia 76ers is going to take a chance and make a trade for Ben Simmons. They kind of just want this guy to get homeless and broke. All right, they want to teach him a lesson because they want to show to the league that, hey, these players can't demand trades. They can't sign contracts, then ask to leave our team. That's not what we're standing for. And that's not what we're going to stand for. So we're going to let these guys suffer. You know, and Philly, man, they got that city of brotherly thug going on. I mean, they don't play games over there in Philly, man. They're not going to be bossed around. They're not going to be pushed around by Ben Simmons, out of all people. You know, Philly's a very tough city, and once you sign on to Philly, they suspect you to do your thing and, you know, compete like a true Philadelphian will want you to. As a guy that's a Philadelphia Eagles fan, I have connection to the city of Philly. I've been there a couple times, and we used to call that the sixth borough. It's a rough and tough city, man. Philly ain't no joke. Shout out to young Chris and all them other boys holding it down in Philly. But yeah, man, Ben Simmons playing with Dame Dollar. I think that's a good fit, but it's only a good fit if they have another secondary scorer there. And for me, in order for them to get Ben Simmons, they got to get rid of CJ, right? Now, the Portland Trail Blazers aren't so hot this season, okay? This is a lot of people saying that, hey, this is the time that Dame should be leaving the Portland Trail Blazers. But I do give him props for sticking it out and staying with Portland, okay? But at the same time, I had to criticize him because he's asking for help. But if you know Portland is not the type of city that's going to give you that type of help, you're just going to have to stick it out with the talent that you got and try to win with that talent that you got. And that's when it becomes a bit choosy, because take this in mind, all right? If you know that a city or a franchise is probably not good in particularly getting talent around you, and you've been there for years, that don't mean you have to go and play on the super team and nothing like that. But you should go to a better run franchise that can maximize your chances of winning by not having a super team, just a basic good team around them. You know, like imagine Dame Dollar on the Knicks or on the Bulls. I won't want him on the Knicks with the roster that we have. I don't think he'll fit. It'd be Portland Trail Blazers Part 2, just with a little better young talent. But if he was on a roster like the Bulls with Zach LaVine and all them boys, yeah, I think that'd be a good fit for him. Even Philly would be a great fit for him, because he would have Joe Embiid to roughly be the number one, and he could slide into his number 2 position and try to close games out by then. But what do you think, man? Do you think Ben Simmons is the answer to the Portland Trail Blazers? And should they pull the trigger and trade him? I talked about this a while ago about Ben Simmons going to Portland. But if Dame is asking for Ben Simmons, I'm pretty sure the Portland Trail Blazers front office is taking notice. And if that's the case, they're going to probably come up with some trade offer to try to get Mr. Crybaby Ben Simmons, you know. But if I'm Portland, I wouldn't want that headache. I don't want Ben Simmons on my team. You know what I'm saying? This is Capital P, International P, reporting to you live. Look at that noise out there. That's pretty much, all right, that's AKA Gotham City. Check a look at it. All right, you see that? It's all over the place here, man. It's on and popping. They got the biggest mall over here in Asia. All right? So we chopping it down. Peace.